In the peaceful village of Greenshire, there lived 3 baby princesses named Luna, Lyla, and Lily. Each of them was blessed with shimmering hair that sparkled like starlight and delicate wings that allowed them to fly gracefully through the sky. The villagers adored the princesses, believing they brought good fortune and protection to their land. One night, while the princesses were sleeping soundly in their cradles, 3 mischievous little boys named Jack, Leo, and Max snuck into the castle. These boys had been causing trouble in Greenshire for months. They cut the villagers' crops, stole their cattle, and poisoned their wells. The villagers were in despair, unable to stop the boys' reign of terror. That fateful night, the boys crept into the princess's room and, using a special potion, stole their magical hair and wings. Without their hair and wings, the princess's magic was weakened, and they could no longer protect the village. The next morning, the village woke to find their crops destroyed. Jack had cut down the wheat fields, leaving the villagers without food. Meanwhile, Leo had stolen all the cattle, and Max had poisoned the village's only water source. The villagers were devastated and hungry, unsure of what to do. Determined to save their village, the baby princesses decided to confront the boys. Despite their weakened state, they were brave and resourceful. They set off on their quest, guided by the villagers' stories of the boys' hiding places. Their first stop was the dark forest where Jack was hiding. Jack had built traps and obstacles to keep anyone from catching him. Luna, the cleverest of the 3 princesses, used her knowledge of nature to disarm the traps and sneak up on Jack. With a swift move, she reclaimed her hair, which immediately began to sparkle again, restoring some of her magic. As they left the forest, the princesses heard cries for help from the edge of the village. Jack had set a wildfire to distract anyone who might come after him. Using her newly restored magic, Luna summoned a rainstorm to extinguish the flames, saving the villagers and the forest animals from disaster. Next, the princesses ventured to the rocky cliffs where Leo had hidden the stolen cattle. Leo was strong and had built a fortress to protect himself. Lyla, the bravest of the princesses, climbed the cliffs and challenged Leo. Using her courage and quick thinking, she managed to outsmart him and retrieve her wings. As soon as her wings were back, she felt a surge of strength and magic returning. As they were about to leave, they noticed that Leo had also trapped the village's sheep in a cave. The sheep were scared and hungry. Lyla used her magic to calm them and led them safely back to the village, ensuring that the villagers would have wool and milk again. Finally, the princesses made their way to the poisoned river where Max was hiding. Max was the trickiest of the boys and had surrounded himself with dangerous animals to guard him. Lily, the kindest of the princesses, used her gentle nature to befriend the animals and convince them to help her. She confronted Max and, with the help of her new animal friends, reclaimed her hair and wings. As they were leaving, they found that Max had also blocked the river, causing a drought in the village. Lily used her magic to remove the blockade, allowing fresh water to flow back into the village, and purified the river to ensure it was safe to drink. With their magic fully restored, the princesses returned to the village. They used their powers to heal the crops, bring back the stolen cattle, and purify the poisoned water. The villagers rejoiced, grateful to the brave princesses for saving them from the boys' terror. The three mischievous boys, having learned their lesson, apologized to the villagers and promised to mend their ways. Under the guidance of the princesses, they began to help the villagers rebuild what they had destroyed. Jack planted new crops, Leo tended to the livestock, and Max helped purify the water sources. From that day on, Greenshire flourished once more. The villagers and the reformed boys worked together to create a peaceful and prosperous community. The princesses, with their sparkling hair and beautiful wings, continued to watch over the village, ensuring that it remained safe and happy for generations to come.